Okay, right, we're looking at numerical reasoning, short test 9, first past the post. Right. Okay, question number 1. The pie chart below shows the favorite color of 720 children. How many children said red was their favorite color? Now, 720 children are in a pie chart. That pie chart is represented by how many degrees? 360 degrees. That's 720 children. So we need to work out what each degree is worth on the pie chart, first of all. So 360 degrees. Let's go down to 1 degrees. Okay, Jose, quiet please. Right, Muniba, how do we get from 360 down to 1? What do we do? We by 360. 360 divided by itself gives you 1. If you divide the right hand side by 360, we have to divide the left hand side by 360. Oops, let's put a dot. So 720 divided by 360 is equal to 2. So each degree is worth how many students? 2. So it says how many preferred red? Red was how many degrees? 130 degrees. We times it by the 2 as the multiplier. So that gives us an answer of 260 children. Okay, done. Question part B. How many more children prefer the color red than green? So green is 45 degrees. So let's have a look. So what do we do now? Harun, what do we do with 45 degrees? 45 times by 2. That gives us 90. So we have 90 children in the green here. And how many children do we have in the red we just said earlier? 260. And the question is asking us how many more. So we need to do 260 minus the 90. And that will give us an answer of 170. Okay, excellent. Question part C. What is the ratio of the children who preferred blue to green? Now blue is going to be how many degrees? 50. So 50, we multiply that by 2. So that gives us how many children? How many children does that give us? 100? 100 children for blue. And we've got to compare a ratio of blue to green. Green was 90. So we got blue is going to be 100. Ratio 90. So that's going to be blue. Ratio green. So that's 100 to 90. Okay, right. So we're going to simplify this ratio. How can we simplify this ratio? Let's have Uzma. How do we simplify it? We divide both sides by 10.
Yeah.
So that gives us a final ratio of 10 to 9. A ratio of 10 to 9. Okay, done. That's going to be part C. Okay, part D. Mark the letter for the color that 1/8 of the children said was their favorite. So 720 children altogether. So we've got to work out 1/8 of 720 is one way of looking at it. Or we work out which is 1/8 of 360, isn't it? So what's 1/8 of 360? How do we work out 1/8 of 360? So 360, we divide that by 8. So let's work that out. So 8 into 3 is nothing, remainder 3. 8 into 36 is 4 remainder.
2.
8 times by 4 is
4.
32.
Yeah, 4.
So remainder is 4. So 8 goes into 40 how many times? 5. So if you're looking for which one is got an angle of 45 degrees, which is, you can see quite clearly it is D. So for question 1D, the answer is D. Question 1D, the answer is D. Okay, can't you see the answer is D? Okay, question E. I need to clear some of this page, it's getting too much. But let's see if we can fit it in, we'll try our best. Okay, question 1E, squeeze in here. Question 1E. If 15% of all the children selected hockey as their favorite sport, how many children is this? 15% of all the children selected hockey. So we got to work out now. Okay, let's make some space, folks. This is just way too much information here. So, okay, let's just do 1E here. So there's only 15% of what? How many children? 720 children preferred hockey. Sorry, not 15, 15% of. Okay, now how do we work out 15%? What is the, I don't want the answer. I want to know somebody give me the technique for working out 15%. What do we work out first? First of all, how do we work out? 10%. So 10% of 720 divided by 10, that gives you 72. Okay, quiet now. Okay, now Iman, I need another 5%. How do we get to 5% once we know 10%? What do we do? You halve it. Half of 10% is 5%. And half of 72 is 36. So we need 15%, so we have to add the 10 and the 5. So 72 and 36, that gives you 8. So that gives you how much? 108. And 108 is the answer to question 1E. 15% of all the children selected hockey. How many is this? So we just worked out 15% of 720. And that is the end of question number 1.